necessarily stay. Now the community wants to change that, making it a place to call home. CBC's Andrea Hunkar has that story.
Home for Alexandra Tarasenko is a lovely detached two-story nestled in a quiet community. A home her family shares with her brother-in-law's family, 9 of them in total.
It is an issue, the housing, because we came here and I didn't work. My husband just started to work, and for a family where just one person works, it's really difficult to rent an apartment here.
Tarasenko arrived a year ago from Moldova with her husband and 3 children, with dreams of living in a community where she could make a contribution. Fort McMurray has answered that call on a significant level. She was quickly scooped up as an executive director in the nonprofit sector, but other opportunities are simply not affordable, especially for her children.
We would like them to have opportunities to develop, in the sense that, like, we want them to go to piano, to ballet, that's something to do something they like, and to be able to do it qualitatively. And this is something that, for example, it's a bit expensive at the moment, the extracurricular activities.
Alexandra Tarasenko's story is fairly typical here. People attracted by work now looking for affordable ways to make Fort McMurray feel more like home. Today, inside this building, people are putting their heads together to figure out how to make that happen.
We want people to stay here. We want people to experience a quality of life here.
Community leaders here say there are many ways that can happen. Through support from the nonprofit groups providing services, improved transportation and opportunities for artists, and more to do once the workday is done. More than 80 people from different community groups are here to try and make this happen. One of the men behind this challenge says they have a good partner in other cities going through the same growing pains.
These are 2 cities that are very dependent on each other. A lot of the economic activity that's happening in Fort McMurray is fueling economic activity in Waterloo. I think the other thing is that they're two communities that want to risk together, that want to learn.
And for Tarasenko, the future in Fort Mac looks a little brighter already. With the help of the city, her family is soon moving into their own apartment, a place in Fort McMurray they can now call home. Andrea Hunkar, CBC News, Fort McMurray.
Well, I lived in Fort McMurray for 3.5 years and I loved it, but then I did move away. Now, when it comes to fan support, few leagues are as successful as the National Football League. One reason why?